Hey, my name is Parker. I'm one of the high school pastors here at Bayside, and I have the privilege of leading us through our daily devos this week, both on Instagram and YouTube. So we're going to be using that SOAP method, which is scripture, observation, application, prayer. So make sure you grab that Bible that's by your nightstand or by your bed, and we're going to hop right into it. So we're going to be going to Philippians 4, starting at verse 4. So I'm going to give you a little bit of background while you're turning there. It's actually one of my favorite passages in Scripture, and I think it's super applicable to the season we're in right now. Because actually it's written by a guy named Paul to a church that he helped plant and foster and grow. But Paul actually got thrown into prison for preaching the gospel. So he's in his own version of a quarantine where he's locked in a little tiny, dingy, smelly, wet, gross box away from his friends, and he doesn't know when he's ever going to be let out, if ever. So he feels lonely and distant, and yet at the end of his book, he gives a little tiny bit of prescription about how to get through those hard times, how to get through the times of uncertainty and difficulty and worry, and to lean on God when they don't know what to do. So let's hop right into verse 4. It says, "Rejoice in the Lord always. Again I say, rejoice. Rejoice in the Lord always. Again I say, rejoice." Little observation here is that he doesn't just have to say it once. He says it twice because it's his first line of defense when things get tough. Rejoicing in God. And not just rejoicing in the things that God could give him, but also rejoicing in the things that are constant. It says in Scripture that the joy of the Lord is our strength, and that he offers us a peace that transcends all understanding. Those are the types of things that we can rejoice in, the things that can't be taken away. And a little bit of application for us, it's easy to be thankful when times are really good, to be thankful for the things that are around us. But when we have all the time in the world, it's an opportunity for us to slow down and to be thankful for the things that really matter, the things that are constant, that when we're socially distanced from friends, that God is never spiritually distant from us. So that's my encouragement to you in this time. Spend some time being grateful, being thankful, rejoicing in the fact that God is always with you, and take some time reading about what God thinks about you. So I'm going to pray real quick. God, thank you so much for these students that show up and want to learn more about you. I pray that you show them who you are and what they can be grateful for in this season. Your name, amen.